Well, if you've never seen one in real life, this right here is a spleen. It's about the same size as a heart, size of a fist. It lives in what's called your left upper quadrant. So the upper part of your abdomen and the left side underneath your rib cage. And that's why most people don't know where it is, because unless it's inflamed, you're not going to be able to feel it.
So let me show people where it is. Like he said, the left upper quadrant, just like Dr. Travis was holding. There's your spleen.
So a lot of people don't know what the spleen does. It functions as part of the immune system. And basically, it works as a filter for the blood. And it collects any damaged or irregular red blood cells. And it actually can fight certain bacteria that cause a problem in pneumonia and meningitis. So it is very, very important to us.
Man, that is so gross.
Hey, that's the way the spleen works.
Yeah, no, it's important. But you know, a normal spleen weighs about 6 ounces. But with certain infections like mono, it can enlarge to about 10 times the size, over 4 pounds. And then you're at risk of rupturing your spleen, which is a big problem. So a lot of people wonder, can you live without your spleen? And you actually can. It's an important organ, but it's not vital. If you lose your spleens for some reason, your lymph nodes and your liver can take over some of this function. But like you mentioned, it is important to fight certain infections. So you're going to need to take precautions like getting certain extra vaccinations.
And also, to follow up on Dr. Sears' point, if your child suffers from mononucleosis, the reason we say no contact sports is because your spleen can get so big, it goes all the way into the middle of your abdomen. A helmet in your belly, if you're playing football, could rupture that spleen. And spleens, the one thing they do is they bleed. Yeah. So after blunt trauma, it's one of those major organs in the body, along with the liver, that I see a lot of people come in. If they've lost a lot of blood, a lot of times it's from the spleen, because once there's a laceration in the spleen, it will bleed like crazy because it has such a massive blood supply. So getting the pneumonia vaccines, the meningitis vaccine, Haemophilus influenza vaccine is important if you have a splenectomy.